The gospel of today is according to St. Luke chapter 1, verses 57 to verse 80, which is the end of chapter 1. It's Luke chapter 1, verses 57 to verse 80, which is the end of the chapter. In these verses, John the Baptist is being born. The greatest man born of a woman. No greater than John the Baptist born of a woman. There is no one greater than him. The Lord Jesus testified about John the Baptist. John the Baptist is born. To do what? To prepare to go before the face of the Lord, to prepare his ways, to give knowledge of salvation to his people. Incredible words. He was born to go before the face of the Lord, to prepare his ways, to give knowledge. What is the preparation of the ways before the coming of the Lord? To give knowledge of salvation to the people of God. This is the preparation of the way, to give knowledge of salvation. Knowledge. When you read in the Holy Bible, and more so in the book of Proverbs, which is the Old Testament, one of the chapters in the Old Testament that belongs to King Solomon. When you read, especially in the book of Proverbs and throughout the Holy Bible, there are three words that are always together. There is knowledge, there is understanding, and there is wisdom. There is knowledge, and there is understanding and wisdom. These three, they go together. Knowledge, equivalent of it, information. Understanding, comprehension. Wisdom, application. Knowledge, information. Understanding, comprehension. Wisdom, application. You see, the first thing that humanity gains is knowledge before anything else, because without knowledge, information, there cannot be understanding, comprehension. If I don't hear anything, how can I have the opportunity to understand if there has not been a prior information? Now, John the Baptist, I know it's hot. The aircon is not coping. And also my presence doesn't help, because I'm a natural hot person, so I make it worse. You're laughing? Come on, it's Christmas time. You gotta be happy. Come on, laugh. John the Baptist, when he was asked, "Are you the Messiah?" said, "No." "Are you Jeremiah?" "No." Who are you? "Are you one of the prophets?" "No." "Who are you then?" He said, "I am the voice that is crying out in this wilderness, prepare the way before the Lord." I am the voice. Now, what precedes the word? He said, "Because the one who comes after me, who is before me, he is the word." Now, Jesus Christ is the Logos, the word. Now, what precedes the word? The voice. I'm talking to you words. Can you see the words? No. What can you do here? Only hear the voice of the word. So naturally, what precedes the word is the voice. So the first thing to the word, you can never see it, but you can only hear it. That's the natural thing about the word in its nature. You cannot see it. So if anybody wants to see God, sorry, you need to hear him first. Then when you hear him, when you accept what you heard, then God will reveal himself to you. You don't need to find him, he will find you. He will find you. So what is your role? Is to hear the voice and accept the voice and allow the voice to enter you in order for the word to follow that voice and dwell in you. The moment the word comes and dwells in you, he will reveal himself to you, because no one is wise enough to find God. Only God can find you. No one is wise enough to know God in order to find him. So, John the Baptist is the voice. This voice has come before the face of the Lord to prepare the Lord's ways. What are his ways? The knowledge, to give knowledge of salvation to his people. Knowledge of salvation. We said knowledge equals information. Following by understanding equals comprehension. Followed by wisdom equals application. When we come first, we can only hear, we cannot see. See, in the Gospel of John, at the Garden of Gethsemane, when Mary Magdalene saw this man in that garden, she thought he was the garden keeper. She said, "Have you seen where they took my Lord, my master?" When the Lord turned around and called her Miriam. Now, because she lived with the Lord for those few years, she got used to his voice. She got used to the way he mentioned her name. There was a specific tone when Jesus called Mary Magdalene. She got used to that tone, to that voice. When the moment he called and said, "Maryam, Mary," she called him Rabbuli, the teacher. She saw him, did not recognize him, heard him, then she only recognized him. This is why so many people see the hand of God in existence, yet still deny him. Some people only hear his voice and believe that he exists, because it takes hearing the voice in order to believing in the word.